You know what hurts the most? It's not the workload, it's not the sleepless nights, but it's that feeling that your dreams are quietly vanishing away between the feeding, the cleaning, and making everyone else a priority. And one day, something inside you wakes up that says, I want more for myself. But the online world seems too noisy. You don't want to be an influencer. You don't want to sell your soul for some brand. You want to do some meaningful work, something that connects to your core in the little time you have. And that's why this video is going to be the perfect place to start. Hi, I'm Swati. I'm a mother of 2 kids, a school going and a toddler. And I have been building my business from home since the past 6 years. I know how hard it is to restart your career after becoming a mom. I too had planned the same. I went to job interviews only to know that most people were paying me half the salary because I was in a break. Some recruiters said this to me on your face. Can you commit fully because now you're a mom? This made me question my self-worth, filled me with doubts. That was until I started building my business from home and perfecting a business plan that actually suited moms. And in this video, I'll tell you how to do it. This is not like any other video. I want you to build this business plan with me. So you can pause the video, go and grab your notebook, your journal, maybe use the notes app in your tablet or on your laptop. What we are going to do is go step by step and build your business plan that fits your schedule. This first step is the most crucial one, but probably the most overwhelming one for moms. Let's forget the goals, the money, the marketing strategies you will use, or the vision boards that you will make. For a second, just forget everything and ask yourself this one question. How do I want to feel in the next 6 months? You want to feel confident, you want to feel enabled, you want to feel empowered, you want to have your own identity. Try and recognize the things that you actually need, not what the society expects from a mom or your family expects from you. So for me, it wasn't about building something big. Initially, it was only about finding something that makes me feel creative enough, makes me feel driven. I wanted to feel like that old Swati, the Swati that was going after things and creating stuff and building something meaningful. And initially when I planned, my goal was only maybe 5,000 rupees per month. Not to prove something to someone, I just wanted to make sure that I could spend money on myself and my kid without being able to justify it. And this clear statement pulled me forward whenever I lacked conviction and helped me move ahead. So here's what you're going to do. In the notes app or on your page, you're going to write, I want to be proud of dash in 6 months. Now this can be anything, like I want to be proud of enabling a vacation for my family in the next 6 months. I want to be known as a social seller online in the next 6 months, or I want to be a product expert in the next 6 months. Trust me, this statement will give you so much clarity and will help you get started in the right direction. Now this step actually is the one that makes us feel the most guilty, because we think that if we can't give 6 hours to something, we cannot achieve it. Honestly, you don't need a 5 a.m. routine. You don't need to wake up before your kids and do all the stuff, or wait for it to be perfectly silent in your home to create something. You just need an hour of silence. This is my hour of silence when I'm recording this video. This hour of silence is what you need initially to build your business. Even if it's broken, even if it's noisy, even if somebody interrupts you in between. When I started, I had no help absolutely. I was living with a joint family. I did not have the support that I expected. And obviously I had to take care of my 2-year-old all on my own. But that did not deter me from starting. What I did essentially is just picked up 1 hour, an hour of slot that I chose during the day maybe when the kid was napping, or maybe at night, or maybe early in the morning. Sometimes it was not the same hour. These small pockets made sure I had at least something done during the day, and I wasn't waiting for the perfect time or the perfect moment to get started. Some days I would create content, some days I would train myself because I was beginning and there were a lot of things that I needed to learn. And I used to take sometimes team calls while I was cooking food, and my team knew that because I did not have that kind of help. But I did it consistently. I picked that hour consistently and I created my business in that 1 hour. That consistency also gave me the confidence. It helped me realize that I can achieve anything that I want if I put my mind to it. Let me help you create that 1 hour. Now, what I want you to do is, in that piece of paper, in your notepad or your laptop, wherever you're working, just write down 3 things that you are going to do today. Just 3 things. So you can list them. For example, 1, you can say I'm creating content for a reel, or 2, you can say you're messaging a client, and 3, maybe you are learning something new, maybe watching a YouTube video or doing some training. Now, once these 3 tasks are done, I want you to put it in 3 slots. So 3 slots would be the morning slot, the afternoon slot, and the night slot. And these slots can be different for everybody. My morning starts at 6 a.m. Somebody's morning starts at 8 a.m. So you can decide when in the morning slot you want to put it. Similarly, the night time starts, for some people the bedtime is at 10, for some people the bedtime is at 8. So it's up to you when you want to do your night time. You can actually fit these 3 tasks into your different time slots. And once you do these things on a daily basis, you will realize that you have more work done, because now you're just focusing on 3 tasks and you very clearly know when these tasks have to be completed. You're not bounded by time as such, but you're still able to get work done. Sadly, most moms give up because the goals seem too far. You don't need to buy a car to feel successful, or have a huge amount of money in your bank account, or maybe buy a house. You just need that 1 lead, 1 sale, 1 commission earned, and then another, and so on. That's what makes you feel successful. That's how your confidence grows, in tiny steps, not in big leaps. When I started social selling with Oriflame, my first few months were really small and tiny. I made a few content pieces. I had maybe 1 or 2 team members that I added, and my income was just $1,000. But that felt so satisfying because it wasn't about the amount. It was the belief that it created in me that I could still build something. And I was doing this all on my terms. I was building it on my terms. I had my own schedule, my own targets, and I didn't have to step away from my child for a big 6 or 8 hours. And this gave me momentum to build my business. So let me help you create tiny goals to track your progress. I'm going to tell you how to make a weekly goal planner. So in your notepad or in your laptop, wherever you work, you need to take out some time in the week. Your week can start whenever you want to. It's not that your week starts on Monday. If you want to start on Wednesday, you can start it on Wednesday. And just write 3 goals. Only 3 goals. Be very specific with the goals. Like, I want to create a YouTube video that connects with moms like me. Or maybe I need to create a skincare video that helps women with oily skin. Or maybe I need to call those 5 leads that have been sitting in my inbox for the last 3 days. Once you've done that, during the week, you can break it down into tinier steps. Do it in the morning slots, or the evening slots, or the afternoon slots. And when the week ends, whenever your week ends, just go back and ask yourself 2 questions. What worked well and why? And what would you like to change the next time? Trust me, by using this simple planner that is weekly, you will be able to achieve so much more and give yourself the grace to learn and grow while building your business. A lot of moms are not able to start their own business because they think that they cannot do sales. And this is the most funniest part because we do sales every day. Every single day, we are recommending something to someone, right? You put a face cream, you recommend it. You used a diaper, you recommend it. You went to a restaurant, you didn't like the food, you tell it to everybody. You're already influential. You just don't believe that yourself. Your voice and your experiences are unique. And that's what you have to use in your business as well. When I started as a social seller with Oriflame, I did not have the expertise. I was not a skincare expert. I was not a wellness expert. But I just started with these products are working for me and I would like you to use them. And that was enough. It started with a few friends and family, and later on I started expanding my business and connecting with new people who found these products relevant to them. And slowly I saw that sharing your experiences, sharing your own voice actually is a kind of service you do to other people. And this service gradually turns into selling. Business is not flashy marketing. It is actually real stories. It's just helping one person at a time. So let me now help you find the exact thing that you are made to sell. I want you in your sheet or in your laptop, wherever you are working, I want you to write this thing. What 3 products I use on a daily basis and that I absolutely love? So for me, it will be my phone and maybe my skincare products and maybe some kitchen utensils because I love cooking as well. The second thing you have to write is what do people ask me for advice on? So people, if you talk to me, ask me advice on motherhood. They ask me advice on technical stuff like gadgets. Ask me advice on the pastas that I make. So yeah, I'm going to list all of that. The third question you need to answer is, if there is one thing that I would recommend to any of my friend, what could that be? For me, maybe it would be a new frying pan I bought, or maybe a new face wash that I'm using, or maybe a new gadget that I bought. Once you fill this sheet up, you will have clarity about what you like, and that's where you start. That's where you start your business. These are the things that you are passionate about, and these are the things that you can talk about really, really well. So instead of following the crowd, you are now going to sell things that you actually care about. Starting is the hardest part. Beginning is the hardest part. Taking that one tiny risk is the hardest part. The rest just flows. So today, just begin. Put all your doubts aside and start doing something for yourself. And I know you've got this. So before you go, I have a surprise for you. I have created a free starter kit for moms who wants to start their business from home. And this starter kit I have created based on my experiences of a mom working in business. So this kit has 4 different PDFs that will help you get started. You can use them while watching this video again. You just need to download it or take out a printout and use them when you are making your business plan. I have used all the experience that I had with moms when I helped them build their careers with the Bizmomclub. So print it, write on it, and if you have any doubts, do feel free to send me a message. I also wanted to share about my business platform, the Bizmomclub. I had to build from the scratch. I had no idea of what a business plan is or what marketing is or how to actually use social media. And now I'm helping moms based on my experience to build a business from scratch with zero pressure. This is for someone who wants to earn while using and sharing their reviews of products. I provide everything for free. Your business coaching would be for free. The product training would be for free. The social media training would be for free. I'm building a real community of mothers starting together to build their own dreams. And you don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. The link to join is given below. And if you have any questions, you can always send me a message.